How are you two? It's lovely to touch base.
Yeah, we're good.
Great.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It feels like you've burst onto the scene out of nowhere and made quite a big noise in a short space of time.
Definitely.
Yeah, we have.
I know. Oops.
We're thrilled to be able to work with you and to help promote your songs and the album, which is out tomorrow.
Woo!
Yeah, so excited.
Are you between? I don't know. Between the presidential elections and the release of You and I bet you're not getting a lot of sleep tonight, are you?
We don't care about the election. We just care about.
Straight to the point, Billy.
Well, look, it's great to have Justine and Billy with us tonight. We are Destination Country. For people who aren't aware of what we do, we're a affiliate umbrella network of the best country music sites in the UK, and we are absolutely thrilled to have JuBillee on with us. And some of our listeners and some of our readers might not know who you are. So would you be able to just to give us a little sort of snippet about your journey? Tell us about yourselves and how you've got to where you are on the debut album release day tomorrow.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, well, we just started during lockdown. Lockdown hit, and then the Sunday we were like, or the Saturday even, fancy just going a wee bit Facebook Live tomorrow, a wee hour, see where it takes us.
Something we'd never done before, to be honest.
We didn't really know how it worked, Facebook Live. We just done it just for a wee bit of fun. Got quite a few views the first night. And then we thought, hey, that was fun, let's do it again. And we do it again, and now we're in week 160,000.
Yeah, it just picked up gradually. I mean, the people that were coming on watching us, the views were just creeping up week by week, and we couldn't believe it. You know, it's crept up from like 600 to like 1.2 to 1.4 to 1.6, and we just couldn't believe it.
In 1 week we get 2,000, and I think I hit the ceiling.
Yeah, just incredible.
It was great. It just started off as just something to keep us going and keep us singing, and then we can't get away from it now. Not that we want to.
Yeah.
But so, it's in our routines now, isn't it?
Yeah. So we were then approached by Gary Miller, the lovely Gary Miller, who had some songs written over the course of his career, and he sent us some songs, and they were absolutely fantastic. We took to them right away.
Yeah.
And we thought there was something there, and he had a bit of belief in us. We had a bit of belief in him. And from then it just progressed, and we started to kind of perform these songs on a weekly basis.
Yeah, just to get a feel how
to get
people
a feel for things.
And they loved it.
And they just took to it. Then from there it's grown arms and legs. We've got the lovely Pete Ware on tonight, who is behind the production on the majority of the album. He's a fantastic guy, fantastic
amazing to work with.
Amazing to work with. And everything's grown arms and legs in the past 6 months. We just can't believe it.
No, and for myself and for Imogen and for Pip, who have been writing and listening and watching about country music and the wide umbrella that is country music for the last God knows how many years, to see you guys break out in this short space of time, I'm finding quite refreshing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so surprising to get straight to number one. I mean, we were celebrating my birthday when we got the news, and it was like a double whammy, and we got the phone call, and it was like, did you know you're sitting at number one at the country charts? And I was like,
I mean, we get asked a lot, like, how do you, were you surprised when you got to number one? And the answer we have is yes, we were.
Because of that particular song.
But in a way we weren't, because we knew how good the song was. But it was very, very odd releasing a song in the current crisis, the current situation where you couldn't get out on tour to promote your stuff. So you're behind closed doors here, and you're not really sure. You're not actually seeing anybody or seeing reactions to anybody, but you're hearing it coming through that you're at number one. It's so strange.
It's surreal.
You
physically can't see people liking it. I mean, people go, oh, it's a great song, I love this song, but you don't. The fact that so many
you're not getting the chance to perform it to anybody. I know you do it on obviously weekly basis through live stream, but to be out there,
we can't see them going woo.
Well, look, there's quite a few people on the chat tonight. If anybody, we're going to ask some questions to Justine and Billy, but if anybody's got any questions for later on in the session, if you put your questions in the chat section, we'll be able to come to you and you can ask Justine and Billy a question yourself. So I'm going to hand over to Imogen, and we're going to dig down into the album a little bit more.
Yeah, I was going to ask, You and I is a very diverse album sonically. So what were kind of the touchstones and kind of musical influences that you guys had when you were making the album?
Well, as we said, it's kind of multi-writer. Gary, that's on tonight, and Pete, I believe, as well, had a good say in what was happening with the majority of the songs. The majority of the songs had already been kind of written, and it was just a case of us getting our identification on it, our kind of stamp on it, and we worked as a team to get that.
Changed a few things, tweaked the way it was sung, maybe a couple of words that we thought fitted better. So the solid part of the songs, a lot of them were there.
They were there.
As a team, we kind of made the final, like what you'll hear tomorrow.
And my review for Lyric Magazine is coming out in the morning, 7:30 in the morning on lyricmagazine.co.uk.
Right. Okay.
The production, so you've touched on the production already. The production blows my mind with all the different influences there are and the style of the song. So sometimes I'm listening to Fleetwood Mac, sometimes I'm listening to ABBA and Steps in a couple of the choruses I'm picking up. Sometimes I'm listening to Meatloaf. I mean, you know, are these all influences that you've listened to before in the past? And the Cause, obviously.
Yes, obviously, like.
I think naturally we do bring our influences to the table. I think we all do, and I think that's why you're actually hearing that. You're hearing obviously the songs, the input from the writers. You're hearing the input from the production engineer, and you're hearing what our musical feelings and dynamics going through the song. So that is why you're getting that. And as I say, that is part of the team performance there.
Yeah.
So what were your particular favourite songs on the album? Because I'm really gravitating towards the title track, and I really like My Father Told Me as well.
Yeah. Well, firstly, we'd like to say we love them all. It's such a strong album.
We love them all. It's like we started to record some, like, no, that's my favourite, but then you do other ones, you're like, no, that's my favourite, and then you go, no, but that's amazing, and then a ballad, we would do the ballads, and you go, no, but that's amazing in a different way. Like,
we have.
They've all got different like reasons we love them all. Like, they're all so different.
I mean, as Justine was saying, we've got different reasons for the things that we do love about each song. Because they are some of them are very dynamically vocal. Like I Wonder Who's Loving You Tonight, for example, is just sweet. It's a fantastic vocal, and we just find that it shows a different dynamic to our vocal and range.
Just like getting over you is just bam, sass,
we just
straight in your face.
And then we believe it's a different kind of style for you're normally hearing just now. So I think a lot of people are going to identify with that one really well. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to hand over to Pip.
Hi guys. So as you mentioned, you've turned 2020 and what's been a very difficult year and challenging year, you've turned that into something really positive for yourselves, which is fantastic. What are your thoughts kind of beyond this year? What are you hoping to do in 2021 and what are your plans?
Well, hopefully all this, I'm going to say all this rubbish. I don't mean to say it like that. Obviously it's important, but hopefully when all this is over, we can think about getting on, doing a tour, performing physically performing to people. That is just, we never thought we would be dying to gig again. Like who thought that would never be an issue?
Granted,
definitely never take a gig for granted ever in my life again.
No. And obviously we need to get down to writing again. We want to put a good chunky time into writing the second albums. Take a lot of time. Ourselves, Gary, Pete, obviously meeting up, trying to get something down, because it's going to take a lot of time to get a good, strong second album as well. So between touring and writing, it'll be a good year, 2021.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to me personally getting into the writing side of things more, because it was mostly Billy was more into it. I mean, I'm not into it. I haven't had a lot of experience in writing, so I've been not pushed into it. You know what I mean? Like this, I'm excited to see what I'm made of.
Absolutely.
I think we're excited as well because, as James and Imogen have said, the album is such a strong debut for you. So it's going to be interesting to see where you go from here. You've set such a high bar already. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, Pip, to be honest. I mean,
no pressure.
It's a very strong album, and you know, we're very, very delighted that not everybody has such a debut album as strong as this, and we're just so delighted, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand you guys are going to play some music for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the first song that you're going to perform for us?
We're going to just get the acoustic guitar out. Obviously, he's going to.
I will do it.
We're going to go for our first single.
Our first single, yeah.
Don't make me look,
into your eyes. So,
we can't hear you, the Millers, but woo.
We can't hear you.
I just seen you do that. Woo! You've been muted.
So yeah, this was our first single, written by Gary Miller.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that guy?
Gary Miller, the wonderful Gary Miller. And this is Don't Make Me Look Into Your Eyes, which reached #1 in the country chart and number 25 in the UK download charts.
Ooh.
Very good. So I hope you enjoy.
If you know the words, sing along. You're muted, so you can sing your heart out. Is it? Every wish I ever made was for you. And every kiss that I put on your face was true. A million words could never replace the way I feel about you when I see your face. Gotta give him the space, gotta give him the time, gotta figure out if you're gonna be mine. I can love you for the rest of my life, build my world around you, keep the dream alive. Don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes. When you're alone, I wonder if you're thinking of me. Ooh, yeah. You painted a picture, is it the picture I see? So tell me, why should a heart ache when you love so much? Why should my heart break when you're so out of touch? I can give you space, give you time. We can work it out, 'cause you're gonna be mine. I can love you for the rest of my life, build my world around you, keep the dream alive. Don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes. If you can't love me, you'll be by my side. Promise forever, keep the dream alive. Don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes. I think we're hiding something we both know. We can't keep looking like this every long. Feelings inside that we just don't show. Tell me you'll never let me down. You're safe with me, I'll never let you down. I can love you for the rest of my life, build my world around you, keep the dream alive. Don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes. Never let you down. I could love you, yeah. No. Don't make me look into your eyes, don't make me look into your eyes.
They're all on mute, but I'll clap.
Thank you very much, everybody.
You.
Guys, that was terrific. And the couple of Pete's bigging you up in the chat, and he's saying what's really cool is that these guys aren't a studio construct. They can really hit the notes, and That was
Thank you, Pete. Pay you later.
and that was obvious. That was a great performance and a great song as well. Just really catchy song. So well done, Pete, as well. If Pete was the writer on that one.
It was Gary.
That was Gary. Well done, Gary. So in this part, we can either go one of two ways. If there are any people on the call that have got a question for JuBillee, they can ask questions either in the chat or put their hands up and we'll unmute. We've got 10 getting to know you questions, which are quite fun and lighthearted, that we'd like to get into as well. And we've got a second and final song to close the session. So we've got quite a lot to pack in to 10 minutes. So is there anybody out there with a question, or we'll just go straight into our questions? No, I'm not seeing any hands. They all know you so well. I reckon
when we go off, they'll be like, "Oh, I had a question, I forgot."
Maybe some of the questions would be too embarrassing for a public forum. So we're going to ask you some light-hearted questions to help the people out there get to know you a bit better, and we're going to swap between me and Pip and Imogen. My first question is, if you guys could choose to be in any TV show made in the last 30 years, what show would you put yourselves into?
I'm going to be like really young and boring with my answer here. Like, I'm such a sucker for all your reality TVs, like your Towie and Love Island and all that. And actually, I could see myself on one. Not right now, Gary. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
No, she's not going on Love Island right now. No.
All right, who's got you? Anyway, something like kind of reality, because I've seen all these people who do these reality shows. They have a bit of fun, and it's like a platform. You should see them now. They've got such a platform for where they want to be. So, bit of method in my madness.
I would say mine's I'm a bit of a comedy character, so I would say Friends. I love Friends. Always have loved it.
Yeah.
I could see myself in something like that.
Yeah. Joey, Chandler, or Ross?
Oh.
Chandler.
Yeah. That's perfection, as Chandler would say.
There we go.
Okay. We did have a question from Pauline, actually. Pauline, if I unmute you, I think you had your hand up for a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, Pauline.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Masses.
My unmute button's not working. If one of the team will unmute Pauline for me.
She's got to unmute from her end.
Pauline, can you unmute yourself?
Should be a microphone somewhere down the bottom left.
I tell you what, Will.
Got it. Sorry. It wasn't really a question. It was just, I have to say, they've been fantastic for the last 33 weeks or whatever. We've tuned in every week, and it's been great to see the build up of everything in the album. Dying for tomorrow to get the album out. I've got it on pre-order, and it's been fantastic what you have done for everybody, for their minds. Everything has been really, really good. So we really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've got lots of friends and family watch every week, and it gets bigger and bigger, and yous are getting better and better. So good luck to you. That's all I wanted to just say. Good luck, and we really appreciate what you do on a Sunday.
Yes, give me goosebumps. I'm off. Lovely. That's lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well,
listen, guys, what's obvious is that you have got a really loyal fan base building up here.
Yeah. We love our fans to bits. We always try and stay connected.
Sometimes you get what you give, and some
100%. We always. It started off. It's funny. We started off doing this for ourselves on the Sunday live thing.
Yeah.
And before we knew it, it was basically like, we can't not go on.
I know.
Because we're letting our fans down.
I know. That's what it's become.
And that is what it has become now. And it's like, we do feel that connection. We do feel that connection now. That our fans kind of, I'm going to say they set their week round about us, but they have their wee Sunday night, their routine, and we're part of that. So
that's lovely.
It's a great thing.
Awesome. I'll hand over to Imogen.
Okay.
What's the best decade for music that there has ever been, in your opinion?
I'm a 90s girl. I love all the kind of cheesy 90s, like girly kind of, I don't know, like
the kind of pop, girly
yeah, kind of girly pop 90s.
Spice Girls.
Mine's is definitely the late 80s into the 90s. I'm more of a bands kind of person, so I enjoyed all the kind of late 80s, but possibly some of the 70s as well, but I would say most of the 80s and the band era of the 90s.
Love that.
I do love like Candy Staten. I love all that music as well. So maybe music lover, you do kind of.
But if you ask me for one era, I'm going to go for 80s.
Okay.
80s.
I'll go with 90s. Stick.
I'm with you on the 80s, but that's an age thing on my part, I think.
Maybe mine's as well, James.
We've got a question coming in from the Millers. If they would like to ask their question, unmute themselves.
Hi, Millers.
Hello, have you got any milk in yet?
Hello? No, we'll get any milk. Well, that's a lie. Kids on milk in. Singers come up with a question, she won't ask it. She says, if you aren't gigging and you are at a night out, what's just one song that would always be up on the dance floor?
Is that like the types? What song gets us get everybody up on the dance floor, or what would get up at that?
Yeah, get you guys.
Would get us up?
Gets you up on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a tough one.
There's
very few gets me up in the dance floor too.
Does they dance?
You'll not catch me dancing. Probably something like Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. It's probably the only thing that would get me up off my seat.
Oh my god, I'd go to the toilet when you're doing that. I'm trying to think. Like, me and my friends are never off the dance floor.
You dance to everything.
We dance to
Murder
everything.
on the dance floor, and I'm alive.
Oh, I'm alive every time.
I'm alive.
See that? Shoo, we just hear it start, and it's like Bee Gees, no.
I'll go with Bee Gees.
I'll go with the bar.
Thanks. That's a great question, because you get a real insight into the people you're talking to when you ask questions like that. I'm going to hand over to Pip.
So I'm going to ask a really deep question, because we have deep philosophical conversations about this in our house. So is it okay to recline your seat on a plane? Yes or no?
I would say yes, as long as the person in front doesn't.
I think that's everybody's rule, isn't it?
Of course, I would say it's fine, yeah.
I wouldn't mind, as long as once they've reclined it, they don't start moving. And see, just go to sleep. See, if you're reclining it, go to sleep and don't move.
I think there's much more going on in the world to worry about.
That doesn't bother me, nah.
So you two are way too chilled out about that. We have like furious rows in this house about that.
Really?
And we've got 2 questions left and then a song from you guys to wrap up. So I'm going to helm the penultimate one. What's your favourite season of the year? I detest autumn, because where I live, all the leaves fall off the trees and I'm forever... So everybody I know loves autumn. They always say, autumn's my favourite season of the year. I hate it.
I'm in agreement with you. I hate autumn as well, because it's a kind of don't know season. You know, it's like, what is it?
I mean, you should see we've got like trees at the side of our house, because there's a lane. And at the back garden looks a mess.
It's terrible.
Everything just blows into your garden.
I love summer and winter, but if I lived in somewhere like Canada where it was snowy all the time, I would love winter. But since it's not really like that here, it's kind of rainy all the time. So summer. I'm going to say summer.
No, I love a summer.
Yeah.
I would love to live in Florida, where it's the same temperature generally all year. That'd do nothing for me.
I mean, summer here, yeah, well, who knows, but I hate a jacket. I go out right now without a jacket. Yeah. I just don't like jackets. I just think it just makes you stuffy in shops, but then you're fine outside, and then it's like, where'd you put it around your arm? And then I hate a jacket, so summer's great for me, so don't even wear a jacket.
Light until 11 o'clock, 10 and 11 o'clock at night, that suits me.
Yeah, unlike Scotland, where you get 1 hour of daylight from now on, don't you, for about 6 months?
Steady.
I guess on that note, what's your favourite thing about Scotland?
Favourite thing about Scotland? The people, probably. I mean, the people. I love the Glasgow humour.
Very friendly. We are very friendly.
Very friendly, yeah.
I mean, I'll hold my hands up. I've not seen a lot of my country.
No.
Like, people go, like, the scenery's great and the mountains.
Really done that.
But I haven't really I haven't really experienced my own country.
Mm-hmm.
The way your
Because
caravan.
there's so much to Scotland that we've not seen, only in pictures.
Who would know we're Scottish? I don't know.
But yeah, the people for me, I love the people of Scotland.
Well, I guess with that, thank you so much, guys, for being on this. And have you got one more song before we wrap up?
We do.
Yeah.
We're going to, again, Billy's going to get the guitar. Going to go for Gasoline.
This is one of the more kind of chilled out songs in the album. A lovely ballad. There's 2 ballads on the album, which we both think are great. And we've kind of played this one to the fans, and this is one of the fans' favourites from the album so far.
They love it that much that they're getting thumbs up.
Yeah.
Love it that much, like, you need to release this one.
Yeah, it's kind of.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know the name of this song, it's called Gasoline.
We hope you enjoy it.
Here we go. Just normal speed. How do I look in the mirror? How do I live with myself? I feel like a serial forgiver. Could have been anyone else. You were the one who was licking your lips while I'm dying of thirst. You gave me gas slowly when I asked for water. What use is that to me? You showed me no quarter. You gave me gasoline. Find out the truth in the morning that I drown, burn, and drown. I'm tired of playing the victim. At least I can get out of town. What do you get when you fall out of love? You get a black hole for a heart. Yes, only when I ask for water. What use is that to me? You showed me no quarter. You gave me gasoline. What do you get when you fall out of love? You get a black hole for a heart. What do you do when your world falls apart? At least you get somewhere to start. You gave me gasoline when I asked for water. What use is that to me? You showed me no quarter. You gave me gasoline.
Well done, guys. Let's unmute everybody and give them some applause.
Everybody.
That was awesome. Thank you, guys. Justine, you've got such a lovely voice.
Oh, thank you. You're not bad.
Just that power, just the power and the tone of it is just fantastic to listen to.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's not bad either. Listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to get to know you and to touch base with you across our platforms for the first time. And thank you to people that have joined. Don't know whether you know, but Jen Ford on the call here, she's one of our patrons. Destination Country have a Patreon site, and we've got 30 patrons at the moment. Jen lives in California, so I think she's...
Oregon.
Jen lives in Oregon, so she's like hours and hours behind. She's stopped rioting for a couple of minutes to come and join this call. So, you know, we love Jen, and hopefully Jen might spread the word in Oregon and in America for you guys.
Yes. Appreciate that, Jen. Thanks for tuning in.
Of course, it was awesome. Thank you.
So there's not much more to be said apart from thanking everybody that's come on the call tonight and to wish you guys happy album release day tomorrow. Hope it goes absolutely brilliantly.
Thank you so
very much, everyone. Thanks, James.
Thank you.
And best of luck with it, and hope 2021 is a fantastic year, and I'm sure we'll be touching base again soon.
Yeah. Thanks James, Imogen, Pip. Thank you very much, and thanks everyone who's joined as well. We'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Bye.